Hey, Eric Bosniak here at HPG Power Minute and HPG Mindset. Today we are wrapping up part 3 of our cold calling series. And today we want to discuss effective speaking and effective listening. So let's begin. Many people I've worked with over the years in and around this area have really nailed parts 1 and 2 in that they understand the importance of a well-written and well-rehearsed script. And they've learned some effective writing skills for most sales situations. In part 3, and probably the most critical, is our ability to learn how to deliver and listen. Deliver and listen some more. Many people have lost their intended target as soon as they open their mouth. Well, what do I mean when I say this? Well, think about it. The very first words typically are a brief explanation of who we are, why we're calling, where we're coming from, and why they need to speak with us and set an appointment or a meeting, right? So we've dedicated so much time to the perfect opening, down to the letter, that it comes out so fast and so powerful that our prospect, in many cases, simply can't decipher what it was we just said or asked. So today we will examine and lay down some fundamental ground rules that will dramatically increase the odds of getting the appointment and ultimately making the sale. I've said this before and it begs repeating, so listen up. You may know your script and can deliver it word for word flawlessly. Unfortunately, the person on the other side, they don't have your script and they don't know it. And now you have lost them. So, effective speaking for effective listening. Instead of the fast pitch, let's try a nice, clear, easy softball. Clearly communicate who you are, give your words some weight, and allow them to settle in. You might say, hey, this is Eric Boz. Pause for a second. Prospect thinks, Eric Boz. Do I know him? I'm calling from HPG. Pause again for a moment. Prospect thinks, HPG. Should I know them? What we do in a sentence is we help sales teams close more deals. Is that a bad time for a quick chat? Now, if they say no, it's not a bad time, great, you're in, go for it. After all, they know who you are, they know what you do, they know where you're coming from and what you want to talk about. And now you've got their express permission to go ahead and pitch your deal or whatever you want to do. So get yourself in the right state. When you're cold calling, the tone of your voice is critical, especially when business-to-business calls are in effect. People often try to be super professional, even though nobody really wants to talk to somebody that comes across so canned and so overly professional in person. Rather, think in terms of high energy, be the kind of person you want to speak with and engage with. A high energy with controlled tempo and tone always works. And add a little infectious enthusiasm to pique their curiosity. This is very important as it helps to convey the value of what you're offering at an emotional level. So much so that the opposite might convey that you're not interested even in what you're doing. Having the right words is great as well, but if you deliver them ineffectively, they fail to have the intended impact that you set out for. Part of being a great salesperson is being a great actor. Great actors don't fake emotions, they trigger emotions. And so they can access and utilize them at will. It's not about faking enthusiasm, but about putting yourself in a high energy state where your genuine enthusiasm shines through. Communicate with more clarity and impact. You don't need to have a voice like James Earl Jones. Just practice using your own voice more effectively. I suggest recording yourself and practicing over and over again, and you will know exactly when you hit that sweet spot, right? I would also draw it out and slow it down and enunciate and speak more loudly to give your words some space and weight. This will take time and practice as our old ways didn't really happen overnight. So be patient with yourself as you owe it to you, your family, your career, and your prospect. Over time, and I promise you that you will become more conscious of the way you speak and will be able to communicate with more clarity and impact. Well, I trust this was helpful. And if you're looking for some real training, you're at the right place. We would love to have an opportunity in an introductory call to discuss your goals and heart's desires and show you how we can help you and your team have great success. You've got this. I'm Eric Bosniak, and you just got better.